to the Site Configuration in Dreamweaver tutorial. In Dreamweaver, you must keep the original site on your computer and then post this local copy to a remote server for public viewing. Dreamweaver keeps the entire site all together and posts it appropriately to the remote server that you specify. To work correctly, you must configure the local site definition. The local site definition is the information stored on the computer that you are using that tells Dreamweaver where the local root folder is located. A local root folder is a location where you will store all of the files in your website. Dreamweaver will prompt you to copy all of those files that you use in your site to that local root folder. So let's begin creating our local site. First of all, we will set up our local root folder on our network. Then we will launch Dreamweaver. Next, we will manage our sites. Then we will create our site directory. We will then determine where our files will be stored. Finally, we'll determine, do we need a remote server at this point? And then you should be able to see your files in the right-hand panel in Dreamweaver. We're going to go ahead and start and go to My Computer and go to your name on the network, and we're going to establish a File New Folder. We're going to name this new folder Dreamweaver. And this now will be our folder where we'll save all our information. Now we can go to Start, Programs, and launch our Dreamweaver. So go to Macromedia Dreamweaver. So now that Dreamweaver has launched, now we can go to Site, Manage Sites, and create our new site definition. I recommend naming my site the same as my folder, so let's name it Dreamweaver. Click Next. Do you want to work with server technology? No. Next. Do we want to edit copies on my machine? No. Now we need to select the correct folder that we set up a moment ago on our directory. So go to your name and find your Dreamweaver folder and click Select. Now you're ready to click Next. Do we want to connect to a remote server? Not at this point. We want to say None and then say Next. So now we have our site definition. We can click Done and click Done. So over on the right hand side of the Dreamweaver panel, you should be able to see your files with your Dreamweaver folder. In summary, once you have established your root folder on your directory, we will launch Dreamweaver, then we will go to our Site, Manage Sites on the toolbar, create the definition with the pop-up box, and then determine where the files will be stored by selecting the file folder that you created in your network directory. And lastly, you will be able to see your files in your Files panel in Dreamweaver on the right-hand side.